goodness, I've done this 4 times now. My computer shut off. I've grown bored with myself, and then the last time I started talking while I was on my recording page. Shouldn't do that. Shouldn't do that. I mean, I guess it doesn't make any difference. It just doesn't look visually pleasing. It looks like there are 700 windows open. Um, Hello again. We're back in coding. Last thing I coded was arrive. Now we're working on chasing and fleeing. And this was code I wrote a little while ago. I guess right after sometime after I finished the last video, and this was the first thing I wanted to do was uh, separate the class. So they are all part of one class, but because of um, uh, I guess identifiers that I gave them, some of them will be terrified of the big white ball, and some of them will apparently go at Mach speed. Hold on. You gonna slow down? There you go. He just came out of hyperspace. um, so this was I wanted some of the objects in my array to be attracted to certain things, and some of the objects in the array to be repelled from certain things. And I also wanted to adjust it randomly. So you see that was a 3 and 3. This is also a 3 and 3. This is a 4 and 2. And I wanted kind of that randomness, but also the Mach speed. Mach speed's fun. I dealt with that a lot. But then I jumped. I jumped and I kind of dissected that and said, what do I want it to truly do? So now we've got the neutral object just cruising along. It's a square now. You're welcome. Squares are wonderful. I wanted the Mach speed to not happen anymore, and how I did that was I said, when you're not being affected by flee, when you're not fleeing the neutral object, I want you to go back to your starting position. So that is what the flee objects do now. The chase objects are constantly chasing this, except sometimes they go off screen, pop up here, and run back and have to catch it. So I did that. I guess successfully identified the two groups that I wanted to use. What did I do here? Oh, and then I wanted to say, hey, I don't want them to chase or flee from um, neutral objects. I mean, I do maybe in the future, but I want them to interact with each other. And thus this monstrosity was born. This is breaking the two groups. I had the red and the green. Now I have red and blue into smaller or larger objects, and the large objects are called to chase the small objects, and the small objects are called to flee from the large objects. I think it's technically the large objects are arriving. So they arrive. So they actually slow down their speed and will never fully catch the prey. They will slow their speed to match, essentially. And you get some weird group behaviors, which I never truly understood why all of them moved at the same time, because they shouldn't have been affected at that time. That's fine, though. That's fine. Okay. So I started doing this. I started saying, hey, you guys need to group up at a certain location. In this case, I did, width divided by 2, height divided by 2, and then offset yourself by your I number, your position in your array. So you've got 0 right here. You can see a 0 bobbing back and forth, and you've got, I don't even know what iteration you are, 9 bobbing back and forth over there. There's a lot happening. There's a predator. Okay. And so this was This one should be the predator eating if he ever reaches the daggone prey. What I've done here is the predator has a higher max speed now, but the prey, please eat the prey. Oh my goodness, please eat the prey. Just eat one of them. There you go. Okay, he ate one. You could barely see it. Hold on. You know what? I'm going to let him eat all of them. There you go. He ate another. I'm going to let him swallow up all of them. So this was... I went back to my death code, my death array. And goodness, it was crashing for me. It was not doing what I thought it did. So I have no idea how I made a video about death when it was not working for me. As you can see, there's only 3 prey now, only 2 prey, so you can see it eating much easier now. This took a while to figure out. There's a lot of places you can put splice code that where it does not work. So finding out, and now it is the lone predator. Hold on. That's all prey. I also adjusted the I guess the percent chance that a predator would spawn versus the percent chance that a prey would spawn, because I didn't want that many predators present and I wanted lots of prey. So one of the so this is what I was trying to kind of code, was this relationship, this flee and pursue relationship. I have attributed it to a predator-prey relationship, but I can just as easily determine 2 objects of the same size, but one is territorial, and so in a certain quadrant of the map it will chase out less aggressive individuals, stuff like that. That was this one, right? Yeah. Cool. Now, size and chase flee each other visual demo. Ta-da! This introduces a... oh my goodness, wait. Okay, so they do still eat. They've just got pretty good flee mentality now. This is also showing where the prey are trying to get to, which I enjoy. I thought it was visually pleasing, therefore visual demo. And here we have 2 predators. They're just going about their business, always chasing prey, always hungry, and that is what they are built to do. Now there's only 1 prey, and they will easily eat it, and more prey pop up. So I coded that once there are only 2 objects in the array, that I think it's like 7 more objects appear, because I only wanted prey to appear. I just quickly coded that the first 2 objects in the array will always be predators, and the other objects will always be prey. And so I need to adjust that code in the future, but for this visual representation, that's exactly what I wanted. I didn't want like 17 predators on the screen, and then no prey. That would be no bueno. So there you go. They're chasing each other, and then obviously I have to combine it all, because what would this code be if I didn't mash it back into the other code? Oh, first, so a lot of this code comes from, or at least is based off of, the coding train. Now, I've talked about it a lot. He is very I'm just gonna play it because I love watching this. He's a very intelligent individual. He knows code very well, and he's a good teacher. He does it in a way that is entertaining, that is informational. I enjoy it. So this code is evade, and what the prey is doing is basically assessing a pursue code, but then calling the opposite of it, evading in the opposite direction that pursue would be, or pushing against what the pursue code would be. One, as you can see, the predators have a higher range of search than the prey. I did that because I originally coded them with the same range of search, and they would just kind of go back and forth. The prey would leave the predator's search circle and then come back, and then it was a mess. Um, but this way it works. So as you can see, all the prey is still there. The reason for that is because I gave the prey higher the ability to have a higher force exerted on any direction or change of direction, and so they can turn quicker than the predators, even though the predators can reach a higher max speed. So the predators can catch up to them, but the last second they can all turn around. So I will adjust that. I took out the evade code for this. So right now they are just fleeing, they're not evading. But as you can see, we have now reintroduced the food code, the drink code, the health code. The changes that have happened are when the predators get hungry, they do not go after the white circle food, they go after prey. And they will chase that instead. And the prey are supposed to flee from the predator no matter what, and they don't. So I could figure that out. I guess I did not reintroduce actual health, so I reintroduced the health token or whatever that I've created up here, the life counter. But as you can see, the life counter can go below 0 or be at 0, and the object is still on the screen. So I do have to adjust that eventually. But this was the combination of everything I wanted to achieve in this level. From here, I'm not exactly sure where I'll go, but I am excited. I am so glad that this code worked. I'm so glad that I got predators to eat the little prey, and that it splices correctly. That took me forever to figure out. Daggone, you can put splice in so many places in the code and it not be correct. I am so glad I found where it was correct. One thing I also enjoy is the little lines with the green dot showing where the objects are going. I do enjoy that. What I eventually will code is some form of lower end genetics based around size, based around temperament maybe. Temperament being the objects around you can be the same size, but you'll chase them if you're have an upset temperament or something like that. So that is what I intend to code. Ooh, actually. How much can I push this? 15, and then where do I have applied force? Yep. Where's push? Let's see how wild this can get. Oh, that's why. I need to figure out how to push better, but that's fine. Let's see if this works. I don't think it will. Oh, dang. Where'd this go? That goes there, yeah. So I gotta get rid of this and this. You're watching this in real time, people. This is how chaotic I am. There. And there. Is this gonna do it? Oh, so many prey. Yes. So many prey. So I don't know how many prey this is gonna pop up once they fully eat it, but so many prey. That's what I want. I basically want flocking behavior or herding behavior or something like that. And I'm almost to it. You can see the prey kind of go off on their own. They don't do everything, but they every once in a while they'll just do stuff in kind of tandem. Actually, the predators are about to eat the rest of the prey. I kind of want to see how. Okay, got prey. What? 3 more? Okay, I want to watch until it pops. 4 more. I want to watch until it pops. Gotta pop, 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 pop to the top. Okay. Okay, one of them's hungry. It's gonna chase some prey. The other one's hungry, gonna chase some prey. Okay, so we'll have 2 prey after this. I want to see what they do. Well, if the one will daggone eat. Okay, some of these predators need to go to predator school. That's weird to say. Okay, we have 1 prey left. And as soon as... Well, 1 is... Oh, that pop was fun. Okay, so that's what it is. That's where I am. I'm liking the chaos that I'm at right now. I kind of want to learn how to code kind of herd behavior, flocking behavior, but I also want to code wandering behavior, which I know the coding train has done at some point in time. So I will just be going off their lessons more and more and more. But I enjoy where I'm at right now, and I wanted to give you guys an update. Until next time, I have no idea what the next level will be. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful life, and I hope you join me next time.